Quali Tonali. Good day. Buenos dias. Palabra 69. Just right here, you know what I mean? Wanted to share this quick little missive, you know what I mean? This little message, you know? Because unfortunately, this occurs, you know? And it's a sad thing to see. Sometimes, for educational purposes, law enforcement will violate people's rights. I know, believe it or not. Sometimes, there are, for educational purposes, law enforcement personnel who abuse their authority of holding that badge and uniform, and they think they can make up rules and tell you what to do. For educational purposes, they can handcuff you, hog tie you, and just beat you up, beat you silly, and then press charges on you and make your life miserable for educational purposes, to where sometimes you're pleading to a bogus ass assault on 4 or 5, 3 cops, whatever, that they're the ones who assaulted you. But in order for you to return to your family, to try to help them, you know, make ends meet and be there as a parent or as a husband, brother, sister, whatever, you take a deal, unfortunately. Sometimes, a lot of times, and this is the miscarriage of justice because of the separation of class and the rich people and the poor people, they're treated different, and we know that, you know what I mean? And a lot of times, you know, we have to take deals for things that we could have beat in a fair legal system, but due to lack of resources, you know, it don't work, you know what I mean? And I just want to share something. Sometimes in relationships, there's people who are just dirty and evil, and they'll use that tactic of threatening to call law enforcement on somebody, knowing that they have past experiences, past traumas, past negative experiences with law enforcement, you know what I mean? And it's funny how these people that supposedly care about you are the first ones to pick up the phone and like, oh, he's got drugs, he didn't get, for educational purposes, he's got drugs and he didn't give me any, or, you know, whatever, for educational purposes only, you know what I mean? Or, you know, he's not sharing with me, or he's with Sancha, or he left me for this chick, or whatever, you know what I mean? And sometimes people will be so vicious, and they'll make up phony fucking things just to have the cops harass you. And you know what's sad? Is that sometimes people who have already been abused and had their rights violated by police, sometimes just seeing them triggers that. You know what I mean? Their anxiety level rises. You may not be aware of that. You may not know that. But think about this. How do you feel when a cop gets behind you, whether you're speeding or not, or just driving on the normal? Your blood pressure gets a little bit, you're up, right? You're probably like, oh fuck, I hope he don't stop me, for educational purposes, right? Now imagine somebody who's been brutalized at the hands of them police, has seen them set up, you know, for educational purposes, you know, take out people, 86 people, just do foul things. How much anxiety you think that person's gonna have when they see these individuals that they know, and they have heard them literally say, who do you think they're gonna believe? Me, a cop, or you, a dead punk? Now, that's what some people go through on the daily. And I just wanted to share this with you. If you're in a relationship and you feel that you have to, for educational purposes, use that as a control mechanism for the person you love to keep them with you, let them go, man. Don't do that to them. You could accidentally call the cops because you're having a bad hair day or whatever, and that dude can get George Floyd, Rodney King, Daniel Chavez, you know what I mean? He could get smackered on just because you didn't get your way. Think about it. Oh.